Was good. I fixed my mic. I can now move it around without it making like crazy ass sounds, bro. So I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk to y'all, right? Because I had this thought not too long ago in the kitchen, actually, I think it was. If you think about it, right? You don't become friends with someone because of their likable qualities. Now, that might sound a bit weird. Let me explain. Someone doesn't become my friend for my likable qualities because everyone has likable qualities.
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
No, you stay friends with someone because you can tolerate or even like their bad qualities. Now that might sound a bit toxic, and I understand. Marilyn Monroe said something like that, right? If you can't have me at my worst, you can't have me at my best. That's right, because if your worst is really fucking annoying, some people just don't want to be around that. At that point, fuck the best, look at the worst, you know what I mean? I've found this out throughout the duration of my life, right? Because I am a very unlikable person. Now that may sound weird. Why am I saying that about myself? Listen up. I'm like a drug. And what I mean by that is not that, oh, I'm so amazing and fantastic feeling. No, you can OD off this shit, bro. You don't want too much UNO. Some can handle it, some simply just cannot. In my first year, so I had this little group. The first day I came here, two people recognized me, two girls from my school before that. They were like, yo, what's good? Come sit with us. And one of the girls, we're gonna call her Lisa for now. Lisa was like, yeah, we're gonna be great friends. Little did she know, she did not read the note of the prescription, right? She didn't know that you can only have so much UNO. By the end of that year, she fucking hated me. Okay? I'm a very confrontational person that has a big ass mouth. I can't stop talking. That's good for entertainment purposes. This is good for recording YouTube videos or streaming on Twitch, etc. It is not so good in a lot of social scenarios, to speak, right? If you have an insecurity, I'll make a joke about it. And I keep making jokes about several of your insecurities. My best friends right now are people who are working every day to improve themselves, right? So what might have been an insecurity last year is not the case anymore this year. They hear me mention something and they want to confront it. Because what I do, I don't bully people, I challenge people, right? I challenge their views and their own beliefs. Once I was, when I was with Venom in London, in the UK, we weren't in London, we were just somewhere, we were in Orpington, right? And we were at a bar and we were just drinking and chilling and having a good conversation. And for some reason, I decided to make a joke about his ex. Because what happened was he broke up with his ex because he didn't find her attractive enough. And I made a joke about, bro, imagine leaving the girl of your dreams because you don't find her attractive enough. Because he really liked this girl, right? And it was just a joke. I did believe that he made the correct decision, etc., etc. But this eventually spiraled into a conversation and friendly discussion for about 4 hours. Yeah. Eventually it was 4 in the morning or something, and we were like, okay, good convo. See you tomorrow, bro. Not a lot of people can go back and forth with me like that for such an amount of time. At a certain point, people have to say to me, I don't want to discuss this with you. You know what I mean? And at a certain point, a lot of people have to end it. I remember with my cousin, for instance, right? We were always really tight and really great with each other. But a lot of times we got in a discussion, and she does not like to get in discussions, right? And I do. I like debating. I love debating and talking to people. That's why I got in trouble with the SCON server. I talk too much, bro. But a lot of the times when we were, for instance, staying at our grandma's place or whatever, there were a lot of situations where she just got angry and annoyed with my fucking bullshittery. I do not believe that we could have lived together in like a family home, you know what I mean? You know how some families have like their whole family in one house? They have cousins there, uncles, fucking grandma and grandpa are all there, you know what I mean? We couldn't have done that. I would have annoyed the fuck out of her, you know what I mean? But back to school, right? Back to school. So this year, for some reason, Lisa has given it another go, actually conversating with me. And I've changed a lot. I am now more mature, right? And I think someone who's confrontational is less annoying when they're immature. Hold up, someone... Yo, Venom calling me, bro.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good? Say hello to the stream.
What's good? Log into my Twitch. I just can't.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's annoying. So you want to see me in chat, but I'll have it open.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Alright, man. Peace.
Peace.
No unit chat.
Dubs. You know, Lisa has given it another chance. And I feel like someone who's more mature is less annoying when they're confrontational than someone who is less mature, you know, who's basically still legit. A confrontational jit is annoying as fuck. I understand, okay? I do. You know, so now I'm an young adult confrontational person. So Lisa has found a way to kind of hang with it. You know what I mean? And I'm not too confrontational towards her. I'm just chilling with her, honestly. And, you know, I make my jokes and whatnot. And there's this other girl in my class, right? I've talked with Venom about it, too. He might be in chat now. He knows who I'm talking about. What we gonna call it? Hold on. I'm running low on names, man. Jesus. Okay, we have Lisa. Now we have Zoe. So Zoe, right? Zoe I find kind of cute. And I was like, you know what I mean? I might need to pursue this. And I might need to pursue Zoe, right? One day I approach her in the class and we get to talk and blah, blah, blah. Now I'm in the group of Lisa, Zoe, and I, right? And I'm constantly making jokes, etc., blah, 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 right? But Zoe has this tendency to be on her phone a lot, right? So I throw jabs at that. I'm like, damn, can you not entertain yourself without your phone? You know what I mean? Eventually, if you're gonna hold it on for dear life for so long, eventually it's gonna be crafted into your skin, and you're not even gonna be able to let go. Imagine eating with that thing, you know what I mean? You're right-handed. That's your right hand. You can't eat like that. You have to now eat with your left hand. You can't draw anymore, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a tough life. Are you prepared for that? Just stupid ass jokes like that, right? And eventually it got to a boiling point. There was now this happened over the course of maybe 4 school days. Like, we're now 4 school days into me talking with that group, right? Just 4 school days. This is how fast a person can OD on Uno, right? She's feeling a bit sick. She has OD too much at this point. I drove her sick. Listen up. Now she's sick, right? And she's a bit more moody than usual, right? So, so at this point, I had broken the touch barrier already. You know what I mean? She was comfortable touching me. I was comfortable touching her. I was moving along in the flirtation situation. But then one day, bro, I just literally like you know when you like shake someone back and forth with their shoulders. I've done that in the past before with her too, right? This time I do it. She says the most painful words anyone could say to you, any woman could ever say to a man, right? This one, it just stops the heart for a quick second. She says, "Don't touch me." I'm like, damn, it's like that. Because before this, with every single complaint she's had, I was able to turn it into a joke and the tension would have just left the room instantly, right? But with this don't touch me cannot be converted into a joke. I am now in a bit of a sticky situation. So then she said, I don't even say nothing yet. I'm still stun locked, you know what I mean? Then she says, "I'm not in the mood for that today." I'm like, "Alright, you got it. And I just go talk to Lisa instead and, have fun with the group that way, because Zoe is just not available at this current hour. So, I'm like, that's a minor step back, you know what I mean? It's still okay, I guess. I'm just gonna let it cool off. And I in my head, I said, tomorrow at school, I'm just not talking to her, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm not talking to her. That's one of my friends also said that to me as advice. Don't talk to her, let it cool off. Okay, easy. So Lisa was sick. She wasn't at school, so it's only Zoe. So it's very easy for me to just go talk to a completely different group and just leave her to be, or like, you know what I mean, get back into the spirit of things. So we're in class. She's somewhere sitting in a corner, sitting alone next to no one. I'm like in some random ass group. Here's the thing, right? I have a class of almost all whites, right? And there are 3 black people in this class, and that's my group. Me, Zoe, and Lisa, right? So now, she's the only black girl sitting in the corner. That was me before this, bro. Before I came in this group, I was always in the corner just listening to music and drawing. That was me. But now I'm mingling with random people I don't know. See how far this has driven me already, bro? But whatever. So at a certain point, we have a discussion, like question and answers with the class about like one of the assignments. And everybody's just talking to everybody and responding to everybody, right? So classmates are helping each other, the teacher is helping us. It's a very nice and healthy conversation with everyone. But then Zoe asks, or like, the teacher comments to Zoe like, "You sent the PDF file wrong. You sent a PDF link to your OneDrive, which I cannot access. You need to send the file in like the added files, or you need to send it as a file and not as a link." And she was like, "Yeah, I don't know like what happened. I don't know really how to do it." And the teacher was kind of stunned because this is not our regular teacher for this class, so he doesn't really know all the ins and outs. So I was like, let me step in. That was a mistake. Didn't I didn't I make it my mission to not talk to her? Well, apparently I forgot about that, right? Apparently I forgot. So I was like, oh, what you need to do is, you have this Dropbox and you need to like click add from computer instead of add file, you know what I mean? And she was like, I did that. And I was straight up, I was like, well, if you did that, then we wouldn't be in this predicament now, would we? That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have been honest, bro. I'm too, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm too conversational. Still happy I said it because I spoke my mind. I'm being me, right? I'm being me. She said, oh, so you want to tell me I didn't do it? And I said, well, if you did do it, I'm just saying, Well, if you did do it, then, it probably would have gone right instead of wrong, you know what I mean? And she was like, man, I don't want to hear this from you, blah, blah, blah. Just mind your business. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then she continues talking. I didn't even want to know or whatever. I don't need your help. And I was like, well, the way you were talking about it, you were kind of suggesting that you didn't know what went wrong. So I'm kind of helping. She was like, well, if something went wrong, I would have asked the teacher, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, he's right there. And after that, she kind of just shuts up. You know what I mean? I shut up. And the teacher asks her, like, are you aight? Like, what is going on? Because he just randomly saw this girl snap at me for no fucking reason. And she was like, yeah, sorry. I'm just a bit, I don't feel that well. Why you saying sorry to him? I'm right here. You did it to me. You didn't do it to this teacher, nigga. Oh my goodness, bro. That's life. That's life. And that's UNO for you, know what I mean? You cannot OD on UNO. Now, a part of this story, how I wanted to tell it, I kind of came up with it while I was in the shower, you know what I mean? And I have this a lot of the times. In the shower, I'm like thinking, with the shower thoughts and all that. And I'm like, oh, maybe I could say this in a video. Maybe I can make that into a video, this into a stream, etc., etc. And then it hit me. Listen up. What if, right? Right now, we have bathtub streams on Twitch, right? Why don't we have shower streams on Twitch? Listen up. Because you've heard like the red pill community talking about, oh, Twitch is promoting porn and this, that, and the third. And Twitch is kind of like, yeah, but it's making a lot of money, I have to say. No, the red pill community like, there's no value here. And Twitch is like, well, the money brings value to us. This is how you can please both parties. How you can bring value to this content, but also make the same amount of money. Listen up. Female streamers, right? Instead of in the tub showering, we all know that showering boosts the intelligence by at least 20 IQ points, right? They have their shower thoughts in the shower, right? Streaming it all, being like, have you ever thought of this? Call it shower thought streaming. I don't think it's a bad idea, I gotta say. Twitch, female streamers, you know what I mean? I can't be the first one. I'm a man after all. I don't bring the revenue that these women bring to Twitch. it has to be a woman. Now, it has to be a woman that's kind of on the decline. You know what I mean? It can't be a woman that's up. If it's a woman that is up, she has no reason to do it. We have to see if this could, you know what I mean, truly get a random ass girl to virality. I think we should try it. Who's up to volunteer? We need to, you know what I mean? We need to put this in some kind of Reddit or something. I have this great idea for a Twitch. It should be in TOS, right? You can take a bathtub. You can go into a bathtub. Why can't you shower with a bikini on? Think about it. Shower thought streaming. Shower thoughts. We need shower thoughts. Where are the shower thoughts? That's what I'm asking today.